Hey friends, this is Matt and we are in Leesburg, Missouri. It is 100 degrees outside, and to get out of the heat we have 2 tickets to go see Onondaga Cave. We've got fleece and we've got hiking boots and we're ready to go, so come with us and get out of the heat.
Purposes. First and foremost, this room serves as an airlock to our cave. This airlock prevents dry air from making its way into our cave at any point in time. As you all are about to see, our cave is very wet. We have a lot of water here inside of our cave, and it's been that way for a very, very long time. That's how we like to keep it. So if we were to introduce a dry air current into our cave, it would most likely end up drying out many of the deposits we have here inside of our cave. They would all crumble away, and we would not have a nice, pretty cave to show off. We love our bats, but where do we want them to stay?
In the cave.
In the cave, yes. So this room prevents bats from getting into our visitor center. Very, very important. And then these red lights above our heads may seem a little scary. These are just here to help our eyes adjust to the darkness inside of our cave. Now, we do have lights in our cave, although we try to keep our lights on the dim side to try and prevent algae from growing on a lot of these deposits we have here in the cave, because algae will end up disrupting their natural growth as well. We call this the Lost River because many years ago the owners of our cave did not actually know where this water originated from. We now know through a series of dye tests. This water right down here is a combination of both spring water and rainwater that collects here in our cave. And because this is a river, it is actually flowing. Although, of course, it's a little hard to tell at first, it has a very strong undercurrent. So our Lost River pumps out somewhere from between 1 million to 1.5 million gallons of water every single day right out of the natural entrance of our cave, which is located on our Blue Heron Trail at River Park. And I would recommend going on the Blue Heron Trail if it wasn't 104 degrees outside today.
Yeah.
So, that being said, probably not the best time to go on that today. And if you ever get the chance, though, definitely recommend going on it. It's a half-mile hike, about 5 minutes to the natural entrance itself. Very, very nice area.
During the first few minutes of our tour, Keegan, our tour guide, gave us information about the formations we were going to be seeing.
Now sometimes on this cave wall, a crack will appear. From that crack, carbonic acid begins to flow down the cave wall, brings in all of that calcite in as well. Very nice flowing effect with that calcite. That's why we call this particular deposit limestone.
Along with general formations, there were some named formations too.
The twins! So this twin right over here to our left, larger than 2 twins, stands at about 13 feet tall. And it is very active, meaning it is still continuing to receive carbonic acid and it is still continuing to grow. We can tell this because if you all look very closely, you'll notice all this water glistening off of its surface right here. And right up here, adjust my light. Yep, a lot of water coming in. So very, very active. Over on the right, the smaller of the 2 twins, right twin, stands at about 11 feet tall. It is no longer active though. It's no longer growing and no longer receiving carbonic acid, so it is currently dormant. So, you can tell this because if you all look, you'll notice that it's very dry. There's no water involved whatsoever. So that's actually how we can tell the right twin is currently dormant. Very, very dry. Now, many of you might be wondering how long it might have taken something like this or like this to grow to be that large. Well, an average growth rate for many of the deposits in our cave is about 1 cubic inch every 100 years.
Wow.
So, geologists estimate this twin right over here to our left is right around 500,000 years old.
Wow.
So it's pretty old. The cave itself is estimated to be around 2.3 to 2.5 million years old altogether.
there's a split.
An earthquake did not actually cause this. So, there's a lot of clay up in here. And so, of course, at one point in time, so, some natural settling occurred up here. So the clay in this area settled. And so they ended up settling to the point where it's just ended up separating from the seals. This room that we are standing in right now, this is the Rock of Ages room. This right here is the Rock of Ages. It is currently the largest column we have here in the cave. You all can probably tell. Now, the reason we call this room the Rock of Ages room is because this room we are standing in right now is actually the second oldest room we have here in the cave, because this is the second closest to the surface we will get here on the tour today. So let's see, how many of you came up from Leesburg? Highway H, Highway 44? Yeah, many of you might have. If you came up from that way, you might remember passing a sharp 20-mile-per-hour curve right before you entered the parking lot, most likely. Yeah. So we are actually standing directly below that right now.
I want to watch this.
Whoa. Alright, everyone. So looking out here, you're all looking at the main canopy. It's the second largest piece of floatstone we have here in the cave. Although unlike the cave's canopy, the queen's canopy is very active. We're receiving a lot of that carbonic acid on a daily basis, which is to grow.
Change the name.
About 1,000%.
Back on that.
So from top to bottom, the queen's canopy reaches about 60 feet.
From here, we walked up a series of switchbacks to get to one of the prettiest parts of the cave. Lily pad room. We hope you enjoyed our really cool tour of Onondaga Cave. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Until next time, this is Kay and Matt from Happy Trails Hiking. Keep on trekking.